that when values meet vision and dreams meet determination, miracles happen. You are the pride of CMS, the pride of India, and an inspiration for every young dreamer who dares to look at the sky and say, one day, I too shall reach there. We also welcome Shuk's esteemed family members whose unwavering support and blessings stood behind him as his strength. On behalf of the entire CMS family and the countless hearts that beat with pride today, we say with thunderous joy, welcome home Shuks after successfully piloting the Axiom-4 mission, and a huge congratulations for becoming the first Indian astronaut aboard the International Space Station, which is no small feat. You went into space as India's hero, and today you return as a global inspiration. Dear audience, one of the most powerful things Shuk shared from the International Space Station was when he looked at the Earth from space. He saw no boundaries, no countries, no states, and no divisions. Only one planet, glowing blue and beautiful, floating in silence. From that sacred height, he realized a truth that saints and sages have spoken of for centuries, and that is Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, the world is one family. And Shuk shared this very vision with our Honorable Prime Minister as well. The very essence that every child of CMS is made to imbibe, that is Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Shuk carried with him not just science, not just experiments, but also our national flag and the spirit of unity and humanity. In that moment, as he held his head high, India too stood taller before the world. Shuk carried not only experiments, but also the warmth of India, a little box of gajar ka halwa, moong dal halwa, and also amras, reminding us that even among the stars, the taste of home brings comfort. And how beautifully he taught us that joy is not found in grandeur, but in simplicity. With that little toy that he carried to the International Space Station, he showed the world that happiness can be created anywhere, even in the vastness of space. What makes him shine brighter than the galaxies is not just his achievement, but his humility, his ability to stay grounded while touching the stars. He is a role model for children who dream, for elders who bless, and for all of us who wish to rise higher while remaining deeply rooted. From space, there is no you or me. There is only we, one earth, one family, one future. Thank you, Shuks, for spreading this important message from space for the world to hear and imbibe. So let us dream beyond limits. Let us live with the courage to embrace all. Let us carry in our hearts the truth that Earth is one country and mankind its citizens. And when you, dear children, grow up and take your own journeys, whether on Earth or among the stars, remember this vision. Look beyond divisions. Live as one family and let your life be a shining proof that the universe belongs to those who dare to love without boundaries. And now, dear audience, it's time to invite someone whose heart has been deeply connected with every step of this historic journey, our respected manager, Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon. Before Shuks left for the International Space Station, it was respected ma'am who filled every campus with excitement and pride through space exhibitions, countless activities and awareness programs. As Shuks was in space, she carried in her heart both the thrill of his success and the constant prayers for his safe return. Truly, her happiness, her concern, her prayers and her dedication have been the soul behind these celebrations. With immense respect and gratitude, I now invite our respected manager, Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon, the backbone of today's program and the well-wisher of Shuks and his family members, Please put your hands together to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed manager, Professor Geeta Gandhi Kington.
Jai Jagat and good morning to all the gathered guests here, respected parents of Shubhanshu Shukla, Professor Dr. J.P. Pandey, the Vice Chancellor of Abdul Kalam Technical University, AKTU, Dr. Sunil Rai, Postmaster General, Mr. Manish Tripathi, acclaimed fashion designer and CMS alumnus of the same campus as Shubhanshu Shukla, Dr. Bharati Gandhi, the founder director of the school, the principals of City Montessori School, and the principals of so many other schools that have brought their children here. Teachers, most lovely and beloved students. My heart is filled with so many emotions, joy, and I think pride, even relief that Shubhanshu is back from that far-off place. Friends, today we celebrate for a variety of reasons. Firstly, because as we have put in our tagline, Hamara Beta Shuks is back home, safe and in total triumph. Secondly, Shuks has become an absolute inspiration for millions of young people, a national hero, the pride of our state of Uttar Pradesh, the love of Lucknow, and, of course, our illustrious alumnus of CMS. Thirdly, we celebrate today because of the incredible role model that he is, with admirable personal qualities that we want to see developing in all young people, and of course, even in ourselves. Perseverance, tenacity, rigor, discipline, and a focus like that of Arjun, who could only see the pupil of the eye of the fish that was reflected in the, or the pupil of the eye of the bird that was reflected in the water. Also, scientific precision and exactitude, and a never say die, dogged attitude. Fourthly, we celebrate the fact that his mission represents an extraordinary contribution to the expansion of the frontiers of science and of knowledge. This research that he has done now and that he will do together with other astronauts of India in space in the coming near future, those things are of civilizational value. Fifthly, we celebrate the values with which Shuks grew up at City Montessori School for 15 years, from the age of 3 to the age of 18. Today is a huge day to reaffirm those values, and particularly the value of Jai Jagat, victory to the world as a whole. Indeed, probably the biggest value of space travel is students have just stood up for the founder director. Thank you, students. Thank you so much. Please take your place. As I was saying, we celebrate the values with which Shuks grew up for 15 years at CMS. Today is a very big day to affirm those very same values, the main one being Jai Jagat, victory to the world. Indeed, probably the biggest value of space travel for a person is that it gives them an incredible, unique vantage point. And through their eyes, it gives a whole nation a unique vantage point. Of course, in the case of Shuks, he was literally in a different place, 425 kilometers above the earth. So he was literally had a different vantage point than us. But actually, even figuratively, he has given us a different vantage point. People who go to space see the oneness of humanity in a real sense. They see the earth as a tiny speck in this vast cosmic arena. And they realize the fragility of the earth and its aloneness, its loneliness in this unfathomably large expanse. it shows them, it shows these astronauts, these very few individuals who've gone up into space, it shows them how futile it is to war and to shed blood over petty and ephemeral things and temporal advantages. Indeed, when speaking with our Honorable Prime Minister from space, Shuks, you said this most profound of all truths, namely that from space, Earth looks absolutely one, without borders, and that from there one can see the real meaning of unity in diversity, and that you realize that ultimately the Earth is one family and we are all its citizens. Essentially, you spoke in your own words the message that is oft repeated by our beloved and Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, namely the ancient Indian wisdom of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. And the motto of your school, Jai Jagat. Students, I want to tell you that over the course of the 1 year that I've had the privilege of knowing Shuks, I've come across what his beliefs are, his core beliefs, when it comes to education. And I can tell you that my summary of it, of what he believes it's important for young people, and indeed for all of us. Number one, be curious about the world around you. Ask questions and dream big. And the second lesson that he has for all the students and for all of us is to enjoy the process and to value the process, not just the arriving, not just the success that you may get, but even if you did not get success, the fact of the striving, the fact of the journey itself of striving, that is also very valued. We don't just value people who arrive, who achieved, but those who tried. That is the amazing fact that Shubhanshu has been emphasizing. Shubhanshu, students, Shubhanshu is passionate about scientific exploration and about a STEM education, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, something that we at CMS are also committed to. As you will remember, Shuks, to interest students in space and science exploration and to join them emotionally with your mission, Axiom mission, we organized Vyomotsav, a collection of many exciting online competitions for children. Students, you'll be happy to know that Shuks Bhaiya has promised to sign and personally give the winners the certificates himself when he returned. He said that when he returns to India, comes back to Lucknow, he will give those certificates. And when I said to him that, oh, well, you know, I know that you'll be very busy, you will be an international celebrity, we will get some local minister to sign the certificates and give. He said, no, 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 I will sign them and I will give these certificates to the children. This is wonderful spirit, because he's very keen on inspiring young people. He wants everyone to aspire to the same greatness that is his today. And he truly believes that all of you can indeed achieve it, yourselves as well. Shuks will tell you more about it, but basically we are planning more hands-on education. We're including more collaborations, including a collaboration through a technical university, the AKTU. And as I end my talk, I'd just like to say that Shuks, you've had a unique vantage point such as only about 640 people throughout human history of billions of years have had. This completely singular and ethereal experience will have changed your perspective forever. And we know that you will bring the benefits of this hard-earned perspective and this hugely educative perspective, the fact that you will bring the benefits of this perspective that you have with so much difficulty won. You will bring the benefits of this perspective to all of school education in the whole of India. Humanity, I believe, will benefit enormously from your pioneering mission to the International Space Station for India, and your research there now and in the future will push the boundaries of human knowledge and contribute to the advancement, prosperity, and the well-being of humankind. We all of us at CMS want to pay tribute to your inner strength, your tenacity, which has brought you to this stage, and which gave you the mandate to carry with you the hopes of 1.4 billion Indians. The whole of India is electrified and inspired by your mission and the shining example of personal qualities that you embody. And finally, it is imperative to welcome and thank those nearest and dearest to Shuks who have been Shuks' inspiration.
अपनों से दूर होते हैं आप कभी कभी, इसीलिए अब टेस्ट बुक कीजिए कहीं से भी।
His other sister and his whole family who have been behind him, including Kamna ma'am's, both her parents, who have stood like a rock, because without their support, Kamna ma'am would not have been able to support Shuks, and without her support, I can tell you he would be nowhere. So this is a day also to celebrate Kamna Shukla in a huge way. Can we have a big applause for Kamna Shukla? We've had so much applause for Shuks, but for those who've supported him, his wife, his son, his mother, his father, and his mother-in-law and father-in-law, and his sisters. So thank you so much and have a wonderful, enjoyable rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, respected ma'am, for that heartfelt welcome. Your words did not just introduce our shining star, Shuks. They lit up this entire gathering with warmth and pride. Like the moon reflecting the sun's brilliance, your address reflected the love and respect this institution holds for its alumnus. Thank you once again, respected ma'am, for the warm welcome address. At this historic moment, when our very own Shuks has made CMS and India shine among the stars, let us bow our heads in gratitude. We shall begin with the school prayer, which strengthens our values and spirit, the very foundation on which such greatness is built. Thereafter, with hearts full of pride, we shall sing Vande Mataram, saluting our beloved motherland that nurtures heroes like Shuks. Both the school prayer and Vande Mataram will be presented by the talented students of Gomti Nagar Extension Campus. I request the audience to kindly rise for the school prayer and bow in reverence and gratitude. divine. The melodious prayer and the powerful Vande Mataram by our little stars of Gomti Nagar Extension Campus have filled this atmosphere with purity, pride and boundless energy. It felt as if every note carried a prayer to the heavens and every word of Vande Mataram awakened the spirit of our great nation within us. Children, your voices became the breeze that touched our hearts, reminding us that devotion and patriotism are the true ornaments of life. With this aura of blessings and love for our motherland, let us now journey ahead into the celebration that awaits. Dreams have wings, and when fueled by courage and determination, they can take us beyond the stars. Our very own Shuk's has shown the world that when the will is strong, nothing is impossible. The sky is not the limit, it is only the beginning. With extraordinary grit, undying passion, and a spirit that touched the heavens, he carried the hopes of a nation. Yet, what makes him even more special is his vibrant, humble and down-to-earth personality that wins every heart. To celebrate this rare blend of greatness and grace, of achievement and humility, our students of Aliganj Campus 1 have woven together a dance of colors, rhythm and joy. This performance is not just an art form, but an offering of our love and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, with pride in our eyes and joy in our hearts, let us welcome on stage the very talented students of Aliganj Campus 1 for the welcome dance.
भारतीय वायुसेना के ग्रुप कैप्टन शुभांशु शुक्ला, सीएमएस के पूर्व छात्र और इसरो के प्रथम अंतरिक्ष यात्री, जो एक्सियोम 4 मिशन के तहत अंतर्राष्ट्रीय अंतरिक्ष स्टेशन की उड़ान भर रहे थे, उनके पृथ्वी पर सकुशल वापस आने पर सिटी मॉन्टेसरी स्कूल परिवार लखनऊ की ओर से हार्दिक बधाई एवं अभिनंदन।
शुभांशु शुक्ला भारत का अभिमान हो, मोदी जी की आशा में उड़ता हिंदुस्तान हो, उड़ता हिंदुस्तान हो। योगी जी कहते हैं शुभांशु तुम तो एक सितारा हो, तुम तो बन जाए हर बच्चा सीएमएस की धारा हो, सीएमएस की
Wasn't that spectacular? The children, with their graceful steps and radiant smiles, just transported us beyond the stage into the vastness of the cosmos. Each movement was like a twinkling star, each expression like a shining planet, all coming together to narrate the inspiring journey of our very own Shuks. A small token of our love and appreciation is being presented to Shuks. And can we please acknowledge it with a huge round of applause? Such a proud moment, not just for Shuks, but for all his family members. And I'm sure that this memory will be etched in their hearts forever. So the performance is not yet over. Something more to come. There's a pleasant surprise for all of us. Just as the universe holds galaxies within its embrace, today's dance held within it the dreams of countless young hearts who now look up to you, Shuks, as their guiding star. You ventured where only a few have dared to go and became a symbol of courage, discipline, and limitless possibilities. Children, through this performance, reminded us that Shuks is not just a voyager of space, but a light for all of us here on Earth, proving that when you aim for the stars, the universe itself conspires to make your dream take flight. I once again congratulate the children of Aliganj Campus 1 for the spectacular performance. There's a pleasant surprise. We have one more performance by the children of Aliganj Campus 1. And the stage is being set for the same. Dear children, it is a historic and emotional moment today. How many of you want to make a name like Shuks? Raise your hands. I'm sure each one of you wants to do that. How many of you want to be felicitated the way Shuks will be felicitated today? Raise your hands. How many of you want to make your parents proud the day you are felicitated? So what do you have to do for that? You need to have a very strong willpower, determination, devotion, and the ability to face all the roadblocks and meet all the challenges. We have a living legend with us today who has proved that no roadblock can hinder success. Do you agree with me? If yes, then please give a huge round of applause to Shuks for his determination, grit, willpower, commitment, and devotion. Today we are not just honoring an astronaut, we are honoring the roots that gave him wings. We will also be honoring his family members who nurtured him. We'll be honoring the values that shaped him. Dear children, parents are the first teachers of every child. From the cradle to the classroom, they sow the seeds of greatness. Behind every star that shines in the sky, there is a home that once glowed with love. Behind every success story, there are parents who sacrificed silently. And not just parents, all the family members, encompassing Shuk's wife, his child. Can we have a round of applause for Shuk's child who is also present with us today, and also Shuk's in-laws who gave their blessings and strength to Shuk's, because of which he could make a mark in the world. So I have been told that the stage is all set. Let us welcome the students of Aliganj Campus 1 with a huge round of applause for the anticipated brilliant performance.
Today, I'm here to tell you a story of a boy. A boy from City Montessori School, Aliganj. A boy who wondered about what lies beyond the blue sky. This is the story of that boy, Shubhanshu. In his classroom, he saw more than books and boards. From NDA to the Indian Air Force, he flew Su-30s, MiG-29, Jaguars, logging over 2,000 hours in the skies. But all those hours were just a rehearsal for the mission of a lifetime. The discipline and courage he honed in the skies would now propel him towards a new cosmic frontier, a journey that would take him beyond the blue. In 2019, ISRO chose him for Gaganyaan training, and on June 2025, aboard Axiom Mission 4, he became the first Indian on the International Space Station.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Days in orbit, 60 experiments from health to farming in space, making India's mark in cosmic science. On July 15, 2025, he returned, not just as an astronaut, but as an inspiration for every Indian child who dares to dream. Dear Prime Minister, what was the first thought that crossed your mind when you saw the vastness of space? Shubhanshu had this to say.
प्रधानमंत्री जी, सच में बोलो तो जब पहली बार हम लोग ऑर्बिट में पहुंचे, अंतरिक्ष में पहुंचे, तो पहला जो व्यू था वो पृथ्वी का था। और पृथ्वी को बाहर से देख के जो पहला ख्याल और पहला जो थॉट मन में आया वो ये था कि पृथ्वी बिल्कुल एक दिखती है। मतलब बाहर से कोई सीमा नहीं दिखाई देती, कोई बॉर्डर नहीं दिखाई देता। और जो वननेस की फीलिंग है, पृथ्वी की वननेस की फीलिंग है, जो हमारा भी मोटो है कि अनेकता में एकता, और अर्थ हमारा एक घर है और हम सब के सब उसके सिटीजन्स हैं।
As Shubhanshu returned, he carried with him not just a pride of a nation, but the legacy of love, strength, and sacrifice from those who had stood beside him since the very beginning. Behind every successful man, there is a woman, and for Shubhanshu, it was his wife, Kamna, who stood like a pillar through the long days of training and the silent nights of uncertainty. Her unwavering faith and quiet strength kept him grounded while he reached for the stars. And long before the rockets and runaways, there were two guiding lights: his parents. Their values, their discipline, and their sacrifices shaped his journey from a curious schoolboy to the man who would one day touch space. This mission was not his alone. It was a tribute to every prayer whispered, every tear hidden, and every hope carried in the hearts of those.
Let's throw a huge round of applause for our beta Shubhanshu Shukla. I request our respected Managing Director, Dr. Geeta Gandhi Kingdon, Sir Roger Kingdon, Superior Principal Sushmita Basu ma'am, to please be on the stage. I request the family members of Shubhanshu Shukla to be on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a historic moment. Time to show some love. If you have mobile phone, please switch on the torches and wave. Show some love. I request the audience to please give a standing ovation to Shuk's and his family members. They truly deserve it. And a huge round of applause. This moment is not his alone. A moment which will be etched in our hearts forever. And such moments don't just happen. They are earned. Can we all wave a hand? Audience, can we all wave a hand? If you believe कि वादा है हम जीतेंगे, then please wave your hand and show your love and support to Shubhanshu and his family members. Can we all clap together? 1, 2, come on everyone. Can we all clap together? Put your hands together, dear children, those in the balcony. Let's clap in unison, come on. What a proud moment for the entire CMS fraternity. Thank you, Lines. Robert Browning once said, a man's reach should exceed his grasp, or what's heaven for? Allama Iqbal must have meant something similar when he said, सितारों के आगे जहां और भी हैं. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a man with us who perhaps took this message a bit too seriously. Behind every great leader, there's a family that believed him first. We often celebrate the hero who reaches the stars, but sometimes forget the silent strength behind that hero, the family. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, dear children, once again for Shubhanshu Shukla
and the loving family.
बड़ी दीदी सिंह हमारा हीरो शुक्स, हमारा बेटा शुक्स, our national pride,
हमारा हीरो, हमारा बेटा, हम के प्राउड है, जय जगत करने वाले शुभ के असली जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जा क्या
जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत पुकारे जा, सिर अमन पे वार जा, जय जगत पुकारे जा, सिर अमन पे वार जा, सबके हित के वास्ते अपना सुख बिसार जा, सबके हित के वास्ते अपना सुख बिसार। जय जगत, जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे,
जय जगत पुकारे जा, सिर अमन पे वारे जा, जय जगत पुकारे जा, सिर अमन पे वारे जा। जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत पुकारे जा, फिर अमन से मारे जा, जय जगत पुकारे जा, फिर अमन से मारे जा, सबके हित के वास्ते अपना सुख बिसारे जा, सबके हित के वास्ते अपना सुख बिसारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा, जय जगत, जय जगत, जय जगत पुकारे जा।
Dear children, let's all try to match respected Badi Didi's energy and let's say in unison, Jai Jagat, Jai Jagat, Jai Jagat,
Jai Jagat.
Thank you. You all may please be seated. And please maintain discipline in the auditorium. Some journeys are so extraordinary that they don't just create history, they inspire generations to come. From walking the corridors of CMS as a young child with dreams in his eyes to walking among the stars at the International Space Station, Shuk's has shown us that with courage, determination and faith, even the universe bows before human willpower. He reminds us that the sky is not the limit, it is only the beginning, that every star is a milestone waiting to be touched, and that the cosmos belongs to those who dare to dream big. Thank you once again, the very talented students of Aliganj Campus 1 for that uplifting and spectacular performance. And now, to relive this inspiring journey, we present a special video on Shuk's, a story that will ignite the astronaut within each of us. Over to the multimedia team for further proceedings.
From the Indian Space Research Organization, AX-4 pilot Shubhanshu Shukla.
Namaste. I am Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla.
A fighter pilot for 15 years, he was selected as one of 4 Indian astronauts in 2020.
Captain Shukla, are you ready for the ride? Will you do some yoga in space like your idol Rakesh Sharma did in 1984?
The first Indian astronaut, Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, traveled to space in 1984. I grew up reading about him in textbooks and listening to his stories from space. I was deeply, deeply impressed by him. This journey that I'm on, it has been a long one for me, and it started out somewhere. I didn't know that this is the path it is going to finally take. I would say that I've been extremely fortunate and extremely lucky to have gotten the opportunities to first fly all my life, which was a dream job for me, and then have the opportunity to apply to astronaut corps, and now consequently be here. The way this worked out for me was that probably a week before we arrived at Axiom was the time I came to know that I will be going. I was extremely excited to be here. I was very, very happy because this was a possibility for me to actually fly to space. You don't know how to respond to such things.
Shuk's his wisdom. The knowledge that he possesses, he could be 130 years old.
For me, having him as my pilot in the Dragon capsule is great. He already has that operational savvy, and he's just wicked smart when it comes to spacecraft technologies.
He is very focused, and he will basically go 1, 2, 3, 4 in a record time. I don't even know how he gets there so fast.
The team that I'm flying with on this mission, it is fantastic. I do feel that, I have exceptional crewmates. I will have these crew members for this one flight, but post this mission, these are going to be my friends for life.
अकेला यदि ये समझ ले कि उसके साथ कोई दूसरा भी है, उसको पहचान ले, तो अकेला नहीं रहता। वो महान शक्तिशाली का मार्गदर्शन मिल जाता है, और जब मार्गदर्शन मिल जाता है तो वो अकेला नहीं होता, उसके साथ भगवान की 1000 हाथ भी आ जाते हैं।
Hi Shuk, 62,000 students of your old school CMS Lucknow are rooting for you today. We'll all be cheering for you the whole while that you're there.
All the best, Shubhanshu.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off.
For 3 nations, a new chapter in space takes flight. Godspeed, AX-4.
Welcome aboard the International Space Station. Peggy, welcome back. It's a great honor and privilege to have such a legendary astronaut on board with us. And Thibaut, Shubs and Swab, congratulations on your first space flight.
Thank you to all participants. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.
I travel to space with the dreams of 1 billion hearts with me. I want them to live this journey with me because I feel that it is equally theirs as it is mine. Because I feel that this is truly the journey of an entire nation.
Hello everyone, Namaskar from space.
अभी आपसे बात करते वक्त मैंने अपने पैरों को बांध रखा है, नहीं तो मैं ऊपर चला जाऊंगा.
It's always great to work with a bunch of professionals, which you are, but it's even more special to work with folks that have become our friends even more deeply. Thank you.
Thank you to the Axiom 4 crew.
It has been an amazing journey. These are moments that really tell you that you are getting to be a part of something that is much larger than yourself. I can only say how extremely fortunate I am to be a part of this. It is my sincere endeavor through my mission to inspire an entire generation back home in the country. I want to use this opportunity to ignite curiosity among kids. Even if this story, my story, is able to change one life, it would be a huge success for me.
आज हमारे बेटे ने इतना अपना नाम ऊंचा कर लिया है कि पूरे विश्व में, पूरे संसार में और पूरे भारत में, पूरे हिंदुस्तान में उसका नाम लिया जा रहा है गौरव से. और उसमें सबसे ज़्यादा तो हम CMS को ही देंगे. वहाँ पर तो यह है कि हाँ हमारा बेटा सुख, यही नारा प्रचलित हो गया है, हमारा बेटा सुख है. अब वो मेरा बेटा नहीं रह गया, वो हमारा बेटा हो गया.
आज देखिए CMS की संस्था में हजारों बच्चे पढ़ते हैं, हजारों परिवार अपने बच्चों को बेझिझक भेजते हैं. इसलिए भेजते हैं क्योंकि उन्हें मालूम है यहाँ जो शिक्षा दी जाएगी उसके बच्चे के उज्जवल भविष्य के निर्माण में ये महती भूमिका का निर्वहन करेगी. अच्छा है कि हम IAS बनाएं, IPS बनाएं. एक IAS और एक IPS से भी महत्वपूर्ण है कि हम एक राष्ट्रभक्त नागरिक कैसे बना सकते हैं. यह पाठ अब CMS को मजबूती से आगे बढ़ाने के समय कार्य करना होगा.
Don't be afraid to dream big. Big ideas, they start from a small conversation in a classroom, as a joke amongst friends. We should never take them lightly. You never know what will become true for you one day. Be curious. Get excited by the idea of space exploration and what it brings for you in the future. Jai Hind, Jai Jagat.
Jai Jagat. Shuks, your historic flight ignites our dream. As CMS students, we stand here at AKTU's Innovation Hub, inspired by your courage, and it's your journey which shows us our way.
Thank you, Shuks Bhaiya. You have touched our hearts forever.
Welcome home, Shubhanshu Shukla.
What a breathtaking video we have just witnessed. Can we please give a huge round of applause for Shuks and his family members for making a mark not just in India but in the world, and which is no small feat. Today, as we celebrate Shuks, we are reminded that the universe opens its doors to those who dare to dream, work with discipline and remain humble. Shuks is not just the pride of our school, not just the pride of our city. He is the pride of our nation, inspiring every Indian heart to look up at the sky and whisper, yes, the universe is within reach.
Can you just excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but there's something that requires our attention and urgent attention.
Right,
There
ma'am.
is somebody who's trying to meet Shuks.
Okay.
And I think he's on the stage. Sushma ma'am, can we do something about it? Okay. Can we have the gate crasher on the video, please? There's somebody. Children, can you guess who that is?
I'm Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma.
A loud round of applause.
To gate crash onto your party as you get ready to felicitate Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla, your proud alumni, and I want to join in the festivities and welcome him back to school. Anyway, we never stop learning in our lives. So it's my pleasure to be here with you all today and to clap and welcome and applaud the wonderful show that Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla has put up and made not only the country but the Indian Air Force proud. And we are all, he has now joined the club, and he is going to be the core around whom our next generation of Gagannauts, if I may say, is going to be formed. And there's a lot of excitement in store, and I'm sure that his family is also there, and to them my humble pranams. So with these few words, I want to be a part of the committee, enjoy this occasion, and congratulations to the school as well